Sweet.
Oh, you're about getting ready to sing.
You don't want that. I mean, I can, but
Yes. Hello. Hello. Caitlin, you went off the screen. There you are. Okay. Awesome. All right. We are officially streaming. I'm going to sing now. Wouldn't that be fun? We probably get a lot of like tomatoes thrown at us virtually. So what's up, you guys? We are super excited. First off, shout out to Facebook and Zoom collaborating again. Like I'm so proud of these two platforms, right? How long has it been? Man, it feels good to hang out with you guys like on Facebook Live. Say hello, you guys, when y'all are hopping on. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And we're excited to come hang out tonight and do something a little bit different. My name is Kelly Hoover. I have some incredible friends with me tonight, and I'm going to toss it over and let them introduce themselves. But we titled this 4 Different Women, 4 Different Stories. Come and hang out and get inspired, because what is so cool is we were talking about what we really wanted to share, what was on our hearts tonight with you, is that we all 4 have different backgrounds. We all 4, we have 3 states represented, right? We all 4 have different perspectives about what this community, and this is just a little snippet of the community, but this community has given us, what we have put into it, and what just this overall transition has happened for us different times. And I'm just excited. I'm excited for you guys to hear. So drop and say hello. Let us know where you're tuning in from. And I'm just excited to be able to share a little bit. I'm going to kick it over to Ashley and have her just share her story a little bit about your experience, why you got started in this industry. And before you share, I want you guys to think about this. I want to give you a perspective as you're listening to these incredible ladies tonight. My perspective on the network marketing direct sales industry, Amber and I came from a pharma background. We came from a place where, you were required to have at least 1 college degree. A lot of people had multiple college degrees, and you had this job that you worked way too much. 50, 60 hours a week, and you got paid for 40. You were expected to be places, and we honestly called it golden handcuffs. I should have them right here, because it was an industry that paid us well for what we did, but we worked way more than we had to. And over time, it got to that point. That is how we initially met. And I want to share that with you, because I honestly, if I'm just being transparent, had my nose turned up at this industry. I always supported my girlfriends doing it because they always had the best products. They always had the best things. But I sort of turned my nose up. I honestly really thought I was too good. I was too educated. I was too this. I was too that. And shame on me, because I couldn't have been wronger. Wronger, is that a word? I think it is. No, I could have been wrong. I don't know. There you go. There's your education right there. But that's the thing. Like I have gotten so much. I've received so much from the community, from the different things we're going to share tonight in this platform, in this community. I can't say I would have gotten it at any other team, at any other company, but right here. And these women have been a huge part of it. So I just want to say that you may have been like I was, like this. Okay. I'm too good. I admit it. Like I really, truly felt that way. And I was so wrong about it. So Ashley, I'm going to kick it over to you. I want you to kick us off tonight.
Well, I'm excited to be here. My name is Ashley Hickman, and guys, let me just tell you, I started this and I had no idea who Kelly was. And to be honest, it was so funny because Amber and Kelly were doing a live one night and they had towels on their head, and they were talking about sleep. And I was like, what are these chicks doing? Because I was just scrolling. I kid you not, like that is what captured me, because I was in bed scrolling and I was like, wait a second, and it just catches you, like, and that's what happened. And so I had no idea who these ladies were at all. I've been in direct sales, network marketing, whatever you want to call it, before. I've had very, very little success, just scratching the surface of it. So you mamas out there that are involved in these companies, Is that how you feel? Like deep down, do you feel like you're just scratching that surface, right? You don't know what's missing. There's like that key piece that you just know is out there. That's where I was. I knew that there was more. And y'all, what I found is that more was inside of me. And it just needed to be brought out. And I'm telling you, like Kelly did it. Kelly guided me, and then I had to do the work. Like, you have to do the work. You have to take that big step and make a big risk and take a big chance. But big things happen and big things come from it. And this opportunity, y'all, this last year has just been absolutely amazing. And I know that some people have big goals and big dreams and they want big, grand houses and big cars. Guess what? I'm just a mom. Like, I want to go get my hair done, right? Like, that's what I did today. It was payday today. And I went and got my hair done. I pay for my kids' extracurricular activities. Otherwise, we wouldn't be able to do it. And why wouldn't? Because my husband's check pays our bills. Like, it pays for that. He pays our groceries. He does all those things. But there's very little left for the kids' extracurricular activities. And if you know me, if you are like personally know me, you know, I have a bazillion children. And so that gets costly. So that extra money, it pays for them to be in dance. It pays for them to be in soccer. It pays for a uniform, or like today, a school jacket my son decided to grow. Like, right? You feel me? Your kids will grow overnight and they need new school pants. We get paid every week. And that is what this provides for my family. It's not the nicest car on the block. It's not the grandest house. For me, it was all about the little things that this was able to provide. And it's providing because I'm doing the work and I'm growing in my self-development. I mean, it has just opened up doors that I didn't even know existed. Like, I didn't even know they were there. And so before starting, that was so funny because I heard someone say one time, when you walk into a room and there's no other options, like there's no other doors, guess what? There's always windows. Like, open the window. And so that's how I feel that, you know, I just stumbled across this, but the community, y'all, I needed that community more than I could have ever dreamed. Like, it has been fantastic. And Kelly, I totally agree with you. I don't think that I could have gotten where I am in any other company, in any other community. You guys had exactly what I needed at the exact time. That fellowship and that friendship has just been absolutely amazing. Like, I mean, completely. I mean, like, that's all the only word I know to say is amazing. So I just want all of you moms, for the final thing, is just to think about what that little extra income can do, and to know I'm not held down by a time clock. I am not held down by a boss. And if my children need me, I can go. If my husband needs me, I can go. And I don't have to sacrifice that time with them. So with that, I'm going to send it over to Amber so that she can tell you guys what she has on her heart to share with you guys tonight.
Well, thank you. I don't know how I'm going to follow that because that was incredible. Like, if I wasn't thriving and I wasn't part of this business already, I'd be like, Ashley, I'm your girl, sign me up. Like, I want to be part of that. So, hey guys, I'm so glad you're watching this. My name is Amber Wiseman. I live in North Carolina and I've been thriving for almost like this shy of 7 years. So I've got a little bit of experience with the product and the business and the community. And I hope to touch on all that tonight. Kelly, did watch me for a while and was like, nope. I mean, she ignored me, flat out ignored me for months. But I knew the product was going to help her out. And I knew that she would absolutely be incredible in the business if I could get to that place with her. But when I started thriving 7 years ago, you guys, it was for the product and it was for me. It wasn't for a business. I didn't know there was a business to do here. I thought it was, you purchase it and, you know, you take it and that's the end of that story. But the person that I came in with, she said, you know, let's get you feeling good and then we're going to earn your product for free. And that was as a customer. I don't know if you guys know that customers here can earn your product for free. And when she saw like how eager and passionate I was about helping other tired mamas, she was like, I think we should talk about the business. Like, you should look at what this business can do for you or your family, because you can earn that product for free and you can earn commissions with it. So is that something you're, open to at all? And I said, well, what's it going to cost me? And she told me $0. And I thought, well, I would be crazy not to. I can step into a business, like open my doors for business and have no money putting into it. No harm, no foul, no risk, right? Like, it was completely do this thing, and whatever you want to make of it, that gets to be your call, Amber. It does. Your dreams don't have to match mine. They don't have to match anybody else's. You're in the driver's seat, but I'm going to be shotgun with you. And that was really appealing to me, guys, to know that I could open those business doors. And if I wanted to do this much, totally fine. If I wanted to do this much, totally fine. Like, I get to make that call. There was no quotas. There was no like shame or punishment if I didn't hit a certain thing or make a certain thing. So that community and that open warmth of saying, this gets to be yours, whatever you want it to be, the sky's the limit, you make that call. So when I first started the business part, I thought, well, I definitely don't want to pay for my product. If you don't have to pay for something, why would you, right? Anything in life. But if I could earn some extra fun money, that would be awesome. To go, like Ashley said, and get my hair done and not think about it, to go to the spa, to go to get my nails done, to take my family on a little vacation. Those are just were fun things to think about. And it was no time. I mean, those two people I was looking for were 10 and 8, and those people knew people. And we were all just having a blast sharing this thing and talking about it. And in this community of people, men and women, but it's mostly women, like our community is mostly females. And to be in that setting with inspiration and encouragement and support and no pressure, it was just, we're here for you. You got this. Like, what do you need? Let me help you. You don't find that every day, you guys. I know I didn't find that in corporate America ever. It was a dog eat dog world out there. So in the beginning, I thought, I really love this. Like, I want to get through my 9 to 5 to come home so I can plug into my Thrive business, because these are becoming my girls. These are becoming my people and the people I want to hang out with. And it was like 2.5 months in where I said, okay, my checks, my weekly checks with Lavelle and my corporate paychecks, I think I could push this thing in, roll the dice and go full time and see what happens with it. And was it scary? It was scary. Like, I was nervous to make that call, but I did it because I loved what I was doing. Like Ashley said, I was not on a time clock anymore. If my kids were sick, I didn't have to tell a darn person about it. I didn't have to call and like feel that pressure of saying, I got to stay home today because I have a sick kid, or I'm not feeling good. Usually I would just push through and work anyway. To not have to schedule vacations. This is my business. Wherever this goes, I can work and I can turn it on and turn it off whenever I want. So there was just so many benefits to looking at it that way and saying, I can make this what I want to make it. And I get to help other women figure out their goals and help them reach their goals. So it's just to me, a once in a lifetime kind of opportunity to say, you're not going to know if you don't try. Ask the questions. If you're watching one of us tonight, hop in our inbox. It's a no pressure conversation to say, tell me a little bit more. And if it's good, if it's a good fit, perfect. If it's not, no hard feelings. But I know that we're sitting on an opportunity that most women look for their entire lives and never find. And here is the invitation. So that is my little 2 cents on the business. And I would love to welcome our newest teammates and work hand in hand, lock arms with you, and run for whatever goals you have for yourself and your family. So with that being said, I can't wait to turn it over to Caitlin and let her share. She's one of our newer people, and to hear from a newer perspective what Caitlin can share with us.
Thank you, Amber and Ashley, for being such a tough act to follow. So kind of like Kelly blowing Amber off, I blew Kelly off for quite a few times. Sorry. I had thrived before and stopped this just because, life and personal reasons, whatever. So I had been following Kelly. Me and Kelly have been friends on Facebook for years now. and gosh, like 3 or 4 years. And so I finally decided to stop watching her and start thriving again. And so me and her were talking about why I wanted to get started thriving again. And, we had stayed connected and we had been friends and staying in touch and everything. And she was like, well, you can thrive for free when you've got two more people. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but whatever. Like, I just want to thrive. So I did that. And then she was like, you're on social media all the time. So why not, like, she told me, she's like, you can earn money posting all the stuff that you already post. You're already doing all these things. You're already talking to all these people. You'd like, it's free to do it and earn money. And I'm like, well, don't I have to have inventory? And she's like, no. I'm like, yeah, but there's monthly website fees. She's like, no, none of those either. And I've been with so many network marketing and MLM companies before. It was kind of like unbelievable. I'm like, okay, Kelly, what's the catch? Like, go ahead, tell me what the catch is. And she's like, no, like, just tell me what you want out of it. And I'm like, well, I don't know. I didn't even know this was a thing. I didn't know that there's no buy-ins, there's no monthly quotas, there's no website fees, there's no, I'm counting on you to be my new teammate type thing. And I'm like, okay, well, I guess why not? Like, whatever. And so the first couple of months, I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. Like, I'll thrive for free. And then we really had like a heart to heart. And she was like, look, if you want to do this, you can do this. Like, you can make extra money. And I'm like, okay. And so I started doing the trainings and actually paying attention to the groups and things like that. And I started liking these girls. I was like, wow, they're just like me. Like, these are the girls that I never knew I was even looking for. It's crazy. The community and the genuinity. I don't know if that's a word. Being genuine. They do not care if I do, like Amber said, this much in the business or just this much in the business. They don't care. They care about what my goals and dreams are. And we care about what y'all's goals and dreams are. If you want to feel good and thrive for free, that's fine. If you want to make this your full-time business, that's fine. I can tell you that it's not just these four on this screen. There are so many women that are just like, well, what do you want to do? You can do this, right? The community has been the most shocking and the most heartwarming thing out of this. And that's pretty much, like I said, it's kind of a hard act to follow beside Ashley and Amber.
Oh my gosh.
But
you're so great.
It's so nice.
Yeah.
So
What'd you say?
It's just been so nice. And with that being said, if y'all relate to any of us in the least little bit, why not? And then I'll give back to Kelly.
Sorry, I think there was like a little delay there or something. I
Probably.
love so much that everybody shared because it is all so incredibly unique. And I will say for me personally, I told you guys a little bit in the beginning that I really never looked at this industry because I never really thought that this industry someone who had no social media experience. I knew every single one of my friends on Facebook. I wasn't on Instagram. I had no experience at all. I posted twice a year and it was, thank you for the birthday wishes, which by the way, thank you for the birthday wishes because my birthday was 2 days ago. And Merry Christmas. That was it. Like that was what I posted. Now I was looking at everybody's stuff. I was like that girl who stalked everybody's thing, but I was never bold enough. I never had enough courage. I never knew what I was doing. So how could someone like me with no experience have success? You guys, here's the thing. You are a walking billboard for everything. And guess what? The majority of things you are not getting incentivized or paid for. Okay. Think about the last time that you referred someone to a restaurant or to your hairstylist or your nail salon or your lashes or a vacation spot or anywhere. When's the last time you did that? Probably in the last 7 to 10 days, I'm going to guess. Tell me exactly how much you received for that, for helping someone, for sharing something you love. That is truly like all Amber said to me was like, I was a tired, worn out mom. Okay. Living on synthetic caffeine and naps. All right. Never thought I had an opportunity to do anything else because I had golden handcuffs. I made a good living and I had been in it for 14 years with one company for a decade. All right. I thought I would live and die in that industry until they kicked me out. I remember saying, like, they're going to have to kick me out of here. But here's the thing. I fell in love with the product. I had someone believe in me before I believed in myself. And it's Amber. She believed in me and she said, Kelly, you're sharing, you share all these other things with people, not on social media, but I share them verbally. I told people about my favorite restaurant. I told people about my hairdresser. Like I already was doing that. You're already doing that. And the reality is like, now it's like, oh, you mean I get to impact someone's life because I get to give them, help them get the energy and the sleep and maybe lose weight so they feel more confident as a woman. What? I get to do that and help someone else. And what if they're like me and they want more time with their kids? Because here's the thing. I didn't do it for the money. I didn't do it for the initial fast start bonuses, which are amazing, by the way. I loved that it was free, but even if it cost money, it probably wouldn't have held me back. I did it because I saw my friend Amber having freedom, having time. See, I was the mom who never got to be at the bus stop. I was the mom who never got to pick her kids up. I was the mom who had an amazing nanny, but I had a nanny. I was paying someone else to take my kids to do the things that I so desperately wanted to do. And I never dreamed until I quit having my nose in the air, until I started I fell in love with what this product did for me. And I knew that every other mom in the world wanted to have energy and needed that. And I knew I had gold in my hand. If I could just have someone trust me enough to experience it themselves. And that's the cool thing. We're not like a tribe, a community that's like, come on, join our team. No, we want to help you feel better. If you love that and you want to share it with other people, then we welcome you with open arms. And I love that so many of you guys touched on the fact that you do whatever you want here. If you were talking about grocery money, I came in to pay for a Disney vacation. I'm gonna be super transparent. That's what I wanted. I was like, Amber, in 9 months, I have this Disney vacation. This is how much it costs. Can I earn this? She goes, oh yeah, girl, I got you on that. Like, yes. And I'm like, I can do that in 9 months. And I think I did it in like 3.5. And I was like, oh, okay. And then like, I really started thinking about it. And then I started thinking, what ifs? Like, what if I, little old me with no experience, could share this product and change so many lives that I could be the mom. I could be the mom that when you got that phone call from the nurse at school that your kid was sick, that you're not flipping a coin with your husband because we both had meetings. Who has the least important meetings that day? Who's going to let their boss down? You got to go home. Because that was the life I lived. It was the life I lived. And since I decided to go in and really impact other people's lives, because it's about impacting other people's lives and stories. Like the product changes people's lives. This business will change your future. And that's exactly what it did. It brought me home to my family. It allowed me the opportunity to provide for my family, but put my family first. And I never had that opportunity in pharma. I will never forget, and we will close this out. I will never forget my now 11-year-old graduated preschool. And I know it's preschool, but it was preschool. And that was my baby. I was in Las Vegas, 3 hours away at 6 a.m. in the middle of a hotel corridor, quiet, on FaceTime with my husband and my parents sitting in the church watching my baby graduate preschool. I will never forget how little I felt as a mom in that moment. Because guess what? I didn't have a choice. I was told where to be, when to be, what flight I was on, what to wear. And I will never forget that moment because even though she'll never remember that stuck in my heart. And I just never wanted to be, that's not what I envisioned my mom life looking like. So I Why I decided to say yes, I didn't know it would turn out how it was, but was for more time and self-development, growing as a person, as a human, as a Christian, as a mom, as just a better me. These ladies, these are just three of the incredible ladies that have helped me along that journey, have helped me with my faith, have helped me show up. They pick me up when I'm down. When I have bad days, they're usually the first people who know about it. They pray for me. I pray for them. Are you crying? Oh, you're gonna make me cry. But it's so true, you guys. And it's not anything that I ever thought I needed or I wanted. And I love what Caitlin said. I love what Caitlin said, that these are the friends, the community that I never know I was looking for. And it's true. And it's a feeling you just have to be a part of. And I will tell you, in the last 24 hours, 36 hours, I have realized how many women out there need this. And so I hope that those of you watching, I hope if you're watching on the replay, someone shared this video with you. You are friends with one of us. You are friends with someone who shared this video with you. I hope that you'll have a conversation. A conversation is free. This business is free too, but a conversation is free and you are worth it. You deserve to have whatever it is you want, whether it's like Ashley going to get her hair done. Y'all, I mean, what a big, amazing thing. And she gets her hair done. I mean, like, she's rocking this hair. Like, it's not a one and done thing. Like, she's paying for her kids' activities. It's like Amber being able to be there for her kiddos and being able to come home from pharma. It's like Caitlin and I sharing like the things that this community has done and the friendships that we have grown. So there are people out there, and if that is you, have a conversation. You're not locked into anything, but you are worth it. You're absolutely worth way more than what you're thinking that you deserve. And you will find that here. You're not going to find pressure. You're not going to be like, if you don't hit this certain mark, we kick you out. No, you're going to find a seat at the table where you are loved. You're going to find a seat at the table where you are, regardless of whether you don't show up for 4 weeks, we will welcome you back. Life happens. It happens to all of us. Trust me, we've all been through it. We'll go through it again, and we're going to love each other through it. We're going to pick you up when you are down, and we're going to help you grow in whatever that is that you want. Your goals become our goals. And that is something that you cannot put a price tag on. So I want to say thank you so much, Ashley, Amber, and Caitlin, for hopping on tonight and sharing your heart. Like, I know that it touched so many different people's lives. And you guys, I'm not sure the questions, because I know I do get, I am going to answer some of these really quick. Y'all know I get on the soapbox and I get like super inspired by looking at y'all's beautiful faces. All right. So is there training? Yes, there is training. All the training is free. You guys, I'm just going to say the lineup on this team, is incredible. You have some of the top leaders, people who have earned $1 million plus commissions, which just means that they know how to help you build a business. It's not about the money, but they know how to help you reach success, whichever success is for you. So yes, there is training. There's more training than you'll have time to watch. Is the easiest way to say it. And vacations. Oh yeah, we got 3 vacations a year. 3. And guess what? Almost any rank. Sometimes our very lowest rank, which is 4K, gets to earn them, but it's always the second rank. And it's always the second rank. And you get to go and take someone. You can earn airfare. 2 of them are usually out of the country or tropical. Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, is in 2 weeks. You guys, and you get to go, and it's fun. It's not meetings. You get to go, and they throw these beautiful, big, giant parties, and you sit around and you hang out and you have a good time in community. It is a straight up vacation. And so you get 3 of those every single year. And you do have to earn them, but they're not difficult to earn. Amber, how many have you earned now? 20 something?
I literally don't know.
Yeah, I know. I mean, no 7 times 3 probably. So yeah, something. That's 21. Just in case you didn't know.
I remember that's one huge reason Kelly was like leaning in a little closer. She's like, wait, there's travel, like free travel. Okay. I'm really listening now, because Your girl Kelly there likes to go places.
I like to go.
Who does? I do too. Again.
I like to go tropical places. So I saw her in Cancun and I was like, what? You got, because when we were in pharma, it was very, very, very difficult to earn. It was like the top 2% earned the trips. I think I earned 2 in 15 years. And they were very, very, very hard to earn. So it's been very nice. So you guys, we are so grateful that you tuned in tonight. We will be back again next week, sharing some more stories. And again, if you have any questions at all, please reach out to whoever shared the video with you. If you're friends with one of us, get into our inbox. You deserve it. And thank you, ladies, so much for your time. Y'all inspire the heck out of me. Good night.
Bye, y'all.